a few images of the first season of the National Women's Hockey League, a professional women's league in North America paying its players, a first in the world of women's hockey. Joining us today to talk about the league and the road ahead is the National Women's Hockey League Commissioner, Dani Rylan. Dani, thanks so much for being with us.
Yes, thank you for having me on.
First of all, congratulations for this historic accomplishment. Tell us how the league came about.
Well, it started out as an idea and an opportunity to bring women's hockey to the next level. After the 2014 Winter Olympics, when the women's gold medal game was the most watched event on NBC with 4.9 million viewers, it seemed like the perfect time to have a professional women's hockey league available for these athletes after college. And since there wasn't one in 2015 was the second best time.
Fantastic. So tell us, how many cities now have a women's league, a women's team?
Founding 4 cities. We play in Boston, Buffalo, Connecticut, and New York.
Love it. East Coast. And I love that you brought the New York Riveters jersey with you. This is fantastic. How's it going so far?
It's going so well. We've had such an overwhelmingly passionate fan base already supporting us from the beginning, and I think they've been ready for it, and it's just been a huge success.
So tell us about the players. They are getting paid, but how much do they roughly make?
The average salary is $15,000,
okay.
And the salary cap is $270 per team, so anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000.
So clearly, most of these women must have other jobs as well. Is that right?
A lot of these women have other jobs, and it's actually a requirement to play in the league that these women finish college first. So they all have degrees, and a lot of them have second jobs as well.
And how do they balance the grueling schedule with the team practices, the games, and a job?
Yeah, they say women are the best at multitasking, so I think that
we know that,
right? So, I mean, they're amazing on the ice, they're amazing off the ice, and we can't wait to tell all of their stories, because it really is a unique situation in that they are, you know, teachers, mechanical engineers, coaches. I mean, you name it, they represent that 9 to 5, and then they're these fierce athletes.
Absolutely. So give us an example of, in the New York Riveters, a player, just, you know, pick one. What does she do for her day job? How many hours a day does she practice? How many hours on the weekend is she devoting to hockey? So
actually, our newly named captain, Ashley Johnston, her nickname is Stretch. She is an engineer, and she works in Albany, so she commutes all the way from Albany to Brooklyn to practice 2 nights a week, and then all of our games are on Sundays. And I mean, she has an unbelievable day job and is a pro hockey player by night.
That is dedication. And where is the home ice for the New York Riveters?
The New York Riveters play at Aviator Sports and Event Center in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Now, any chance that the Women's Hockey League will eventually pair with the NHL?
Yes, so we are starting those conversations, and I can say that the NHL supports women's hockey from the grassroots level all the way to the pros, and we're working on a way that we can all get together and have a mutually beneficial relationship.
So what are your goals long-term for the league?
Long-term is for it to be thriving. I think right now our immediate goal is awareness. You know, everybody knows there's a WNBA. We want everyone to know that there's a National Women's Hockey League. And then long-term, it's just the continued growth and fueling the game. One of my favorite moments of the season so far, and I have a lot, but my favorite so far is this young girl up in Buffalo at the home opener. She had a sign that said 2027 NWHL draft pick.
Oh.
And I think it's really special how it's affecting this generation. The women of today are able to play professional hockey after college and continue to play the game that they love and actually reach their peak athletically. And also the next generation, they can have a realistic goal. I think almost everyone playing in the league now had the dream of playing in the NHL.
Absolutely, and you make a really good point. A lot of people aren't aware that women athletes reach their peak athletically older than men, right? It's sort of, what, late 20s, early 30s?
Late 20s, yeah.
It's amazing. And so what is your personal history in hockey?
So I've been playing since I was 5, actually in a non-traditional hockey market. I started playing in Tampa, Florida. So proof that the grassroots game really does work. If you get kids on the ice, they'll fall in love with the game. And played all the way through college, and now here I am. I still actually putz around the men's leagues in New York here, but this is it.
I love it. Well, Dani, you're an inspiration to young women everywhere who love the game.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being with us.